Hi, I'm 1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One. Now today I've got footage from you. This is from us defending a Federation power play system that they were doing for expansion. And honestly, mistakes were made. We, the pirates, were supposed to sit at the star and interdict any Imperials that came into system. As you can see, this guy's not an Imperial and Ozzy jumped him. That's because we're undisciplined pirate scum who occasionally get things wrong. You know, mistakes occasionally happen. That's half the course in an MMO. Not everyone's perfect, like some people like to make out. Now, Big Ozzy is a trigger-happy pirate. He was in a Viper Mark IV. He sees something big and shiny, he's going to attack it. Simply that. But, you know, he was told to blockade the star. I don't think he listened to the rest of the instructions, and he certainly didn't listen to the bit about no feds. When he gets told that, you know, not to attack feds, he's like, well, this guy's logged already, so, you know. And once the guy logged, that's it. Everyone in system's going to start shooting at him. Now, this footage was taken out of context by a lot of people. Well, some of the footage in this video was taken out of context by a lot of people, and they tried to use it as evidence that certain people were griefing, and they threw a lot of shade at FedEx for killing a Fed in Fed space, even though the FedEx guy was in Super Cruise at the time that anyone was fighting this guy. So, mind blown. If you're going to take clips out of context and make assumptions, you're probably going to end up with egg on your face. It's probably not a good idea. You maybe want to ask the context before you start throwing around public accusations like that. Really. But, yeah, this guy logged. Once he logged, it was open season. Baron of the Anthill Mob was contacting him over Xbox Live and talked to him and explained the situation. He did log a further time, which I've got footage of here. This is from my recording, and yeah, he logged a second time, and that's when we gathered lots of people into that instance and sat there and waited for him to return. And when he did, the justice for this logger was very swift and very painful. So I'm not going to put this guy in my cheats playlist. He's paid his dues. He took his rebuy. Baron spoke to him. That's good enough for me. He doesn't need to go in my cheats playlist. He was not an unrepentant logger. He wasn't someone who swore at me and said, what are you going to do about it? Or any of that sort of stuff that gets you put in my cheats playlist. This is just a funny clip of some guys taking revenge against someone who logged a couple of times. I shot him long after he logged here because I was just testing my new weapons on my lightweight Mamba. I've got a couple of different weapon loadouts on this, and I've been using this time fighting the Imperials in this Fed power play system as experimentation time of different loadouts for my super fast Mamba. Undersized weapons, super fast, silliness and strangeness. So I've got some cooling beams. I've been using a setup involving Imperial hammers on the large hard points of a Mamba, but yeah, just silly stuff really, just having fun, because it makes me faster, and it's I kind of did a thing because we had a Cobra that was winging it around annoying us and being generally annoying, so I slapped on some weird and wonderful weaponry and went and chased it down, chased it off a few times. He really didn't like you know, the combination of missiles, Imperial hammers and a Grom bomb. So I was having fun winging it around, trying out different weapon loadouts, and I gotta say the cooling beams work really well on this thing, and it might be a route I go down. I was just to say throwing different weapons on it, experimenting with different things. We had a lot of wing fights with a lot of Imperials over the time that we were covering this system for them. Many of us have now pledged to pledged to the Federation based on the fact that certain Imperial players made a big thing about us not apparently doing power play, which you know how stubborn we can be. If you tell us we can't do something, we may just do it. So I'll let you listen to the voice of when this guy reappeared.
There he is!
Oh.
There he is!
Open fire! Shields off. Go on, lads, go on.
Get him!
Come on, yes.
Got him! Oh, no!
Ultimate gank.
He did it!
It is a victory when you kill a combat logger before they even have the chance to combat log. And yeah, like I said, this guy, Baron spoke to him, so I'm all good with this guy. You know, he's not going in my cheats playlist. It's one of them. I'm just showing you Star's footage of us killing this guy after he logged. Star's already put a video about this. I'll link to his channel in the description below. He gets to turn around much quicker on his videos than I do, so tends to be more up to date with things. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and in future, if you're going to take clips out of context, be careful. Anyway, that's all.